COVID-19, these cases have been on a high, and of course more pronounced during COVID-19. But there've been complaints, even over the years, that faith-based institutions, to say churches, talk at their congregation. That my pastor talks at me, or my reverend talks at me, not to me. You understand what I mean? Yes. So you talked about protection, provision, participation. So in participation with the parent or to the child, how is this working out? Because we do not want to lose this going forward in terms of counseling.
I think faith leaders, because we talk about Church of Uganda basically, I know Church of Uganda has been very pivotal in leading child protection participation. And for example, when we first did our child protection in 2015, that was the first time the church actually came out with child protection. And many of these faiths have been encouraging other faith leaders to actually say, we need to have child protection, for example, which simulates what we do and how they participate as well. I know that we talk a lot. As leaders, we seem to give guidance and give everything. But we're saying we really need to get enough of our stakeholders. Parents have a part to play, children themselves. And for us in Church of Uganda, we have children ministries. And I'm glad that increasingly we're seeing more participation of the children, even in the worship services, even in the things that are done for them. The youth are participating in these conferences, conventions. Actually, we now have youth conventions at every level, at provincial level, we have at diocesan level. And this is all one way of providing avenues. Mothers Union being able to talk, Fathers Union being able to talk. So I think we enough of the time when the pastors will talk at the congregations, now we can see many of these groups also participating in saying out, in opening out. And we're saying, can we have counseling happening for children who have been affected? Can we be able to open and even collaborate with the police, with government agencies to report things that we cannot be able to handle at our own level? Because as churches, where we stop, but we also know that some things actually require the law to be able to evolve. So as leaders, it is to guide, it is to give our audience, it is to give, I think church communities must now be able to say, yes, we're able to counsel, we're able to help, but also there's where we need actually to help our people to actually appreciate that the government and the laws that are being put in place are also part of what we must subscribe to. So I think as a church, we cannot anymore say it's enough for us just counsel and keep you quiet. There are some things that actually we say, no, this is actually serious. You may need to report it. You may need to go to medical care. You may need to have a lot of this. But we also believe that at the center of this is the child. How would we want to put the child at the center of this? That's why we say in our ministry, why would we have the center? Recently we had the first ever leaders summit by the Archbishop for the whole Church of Uganda. And one of the things that came clear is how we handle young people, youth and children. And we are saying, how can we protect them? We realize many things have happened in this situation. And we want to say, can they be having a voice? Can they be able to have a forum where they can participate? And we believe as church, yes, we have a platform. Let's encourage parents, let's encourage adults, let's encourage everybody to be part of this.
Reverend Richard Rukundo is the provincial coordinator for children ministry in the Church of Uganda, resounding the commitment of the church to ending violence against children. And